Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I had a big holiday weekend, long holiday weekend. Lisa, Lydia, Scott with you here. Of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning. Won't be on Monday because of the Memorial Day holiday. So you'll have to listen closely to Lydia's forecast right now so you get that. We're live on Facebook every weekday morning right around this time, but it stays on your feed throughout the day so you can listen to it whenever it works best for you or find it as a podcast. Go to inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
All right, still a bit chilly to start off our Friday here, but it's going to be a nice weekend for us for the most part.
Yeah, I've already seen temperatures rise out of the 30s and into the upper 40s to near 50s. So
Okay.
we're already moving in the right direction.
Sweet.
This is warmer than where your high temperatures were earlier in the week when it was gloomy and rainy and windy and gross outside. Today, 60s, similar to what we had yesterday. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy this afternoon. Wind is light, about 65 for your afternoon high. Shower chances are non-zero through the weekend, but they're not impressive. I would not cancel any outdoor plans. If you have grad parties set to be outside, the better chance is that you're going to miss out on rain. So I wouldn't cancel anything. If you have camping plans, barbecue plans, whatever you're doing outside for the long holiday weekend, do as planned. Small little pin dot showers, they last maybe a half hour, leave behind a few hundredths of an inch. Sunshine in between and a UV index still up to a 7 through the weekend, so still a burn time of about 30 minutes. Temps in the 60s all weekend long with light winds. Hardly a breath of wind for tomorrow, a little more on Sunday out of the east at 5 to 15. Mid-60s tomorrow, Sunday, right into Monday. Shower chance looks gone on Monday, mostly cloudy and again 66 degrees, light wind. So you look good for your outdoor ceremonies for Memorial Day on Monday itself. Midday, I'd say temperatures mid-50s, just to kind of give you a game plan there. Shower chances back on Tuesday, once again very small, not super organized. That keeps our temperatures in the 60s Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday's the day where we're back into the 70s.
Okay.
We're near 80 on Friday, and we have mid-80s returning by next weekend.
Nice.
The last day of May and the kickoff of June, and we're really going to heat up. Overall, a dry forecast. It's just a non-zero chance of rain that you could catch a raindrop. But again, don't cancel any outdoor plans. Not a bad weekend to be outside. Kind of a good bonfire weekend, I think. We've moved away from that fire danger talk after getting so much rain. I hardly have wind in the forecast for the weekend. And it'll be cool in the evening. So if you're snuggled up on a bonfire with a hoodie and a blanket,
That'll be cozy.
yeah, not a great lake weekend though. I mean, a tootle around on the boat, probably not bad. But getting in the water, I don't recommend. Water temperatures are pretty close to 50 degrees
that's cold.
region-wide, so
Yeah.
not warm, especially when it's only in the 60s outside.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was 90s, then maybe you could take a quick dip and get back out, but I don't think that'd be very fun. You do you, safely. All right, that's all. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Lydia.
Okay, well, right now, part of Elm Street in North Fargo is closed because of the rising Red River. The city blocks it off when the red reaches 18 feet. It's now sitting at almost 19 feet. It's expected to crest tomorrow night at 20 feet.
Also in the metro, City of West Fargo has closed both the north and south diversion gates on the Cheyenne River, and the lift bridges, the one between Gooseberry and Lindenwood Park, have been hoisted up, as well as between Memorial and Oak Grove Parks. Moorhead has also closed the access road to the Rotary Natural Play Hill.
Moorhead man is back in court today, accused of killing his mother in 2022. 28-year-old James Coley is charged with first-degree murder. In September of 2023, a judge found him incompetent to stand trial and ordered him to a state mental health facility for treatment. Now, today's hearing is a review hearing held before the court-ordered treatment period expires to determine whether further mental health care is needed.
A Secret Service investigation is now underway over a protest against President Trump here in the metro. It happened on the I-94 pedestrian bridge. The protesters there were holding a sign that says 8647. So some people interpret that as a sign as a threat to President Trump. However, the protesters tell WDAY that's not how they meant it. But they did have an encounter with the North Dakota Highway Patrol, which they have now given the incident over to the U.S. Secret Service. To find out what the ACLU of North Dakota says about the situation and why the protesters say they will not back down, check out this story on our website, inform.com.
The White Earth Reservation is expected to open a marijuana dispensary in Moorhead any day now.
Yep.
We're actually hearing maybe tomorrow. It's going to be the first one in Minnesota not located on tribal land. With that, a reminder from the North Dakota, well, from law enforcement on both sides of the river, really. It's illegal to drive high, and recreational marijuana still not legal in North Dakota, even though all this talk about Moorhead is so close, but no.
Big, of course, travel weekend, expecting to set records for Memorial Day travel. AAA projects 39.4 million people hitting the roads It's going to be very busy for sure throughout the afternoons driving. If you want to get ahead of the traffic, try to leave before 11 o'clock this morning if you can.
Okay, we're going to be quiet here because Lydia's doing a live weather cut-in on GMA.
Important for the Memorial Day forecast, of
Plus, it
course.
comes with very light wind, so it is still comfortable to be outside. Mostly cloudy for Memorial Day itself. Midday temperatures in the mid-50s if you do have any outdoor ceremonies to participate in, and a light wind out of the southeast.
Okay.
There we go.
I just stood here silently for a few minutes while
Listening
that weather.
intently to Lydia's forecast.
Okay, Hot Mic with Dom Izzo coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra, also inforum.com, streaming there as well. Today he's going to be talking Twins baseball. The Twins are waiting on the return of two of their stars from injuries. Corey Probus will be on the show to give us an update at 9:30, plus the Bison baseball team a win away from the NCAA tournament, how their pitching has dominated at the Summit League tournament. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11.
Don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to our website, inforum.com. Just go to inforum.com/subscribe to get the deal.
Join us for our next newscast on this Friday morning at 11, and then we have you covered starting at 4 this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
Tune in to First News over the weekend. They're going to be talking a lot about Memorial Day weekend type of events and stuff going on. Graduations going on this weekend too, so that'll be a big deal as well.
Have a great day, everyone.